Get on that.
I know.
The big storm, medium storm, small storm, what would you call this?
Well, it's all relative because if this happened later on, if this happened, say, in November, December, we'd call it a small storm. But if it, since it happened now and we haven't seen anything like this in quite a while, it's big.
It was kind of nice, though. I mean,
So
it made me feel like putting the fireplace on.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. We took out
Hot
all our
apple
rain
cider.
gear. And
We were so excited to wear our new boots,
I
our rain
know.
boots.
It was great. We had rain boots out. I had my raincoat, my hood. It was fun. Felt nice for a while.
It was fun to a certain extent. It depended on where you live. Now,
Yep.
if you live in the
Exactly.
hillside, it could get a little nerve-wracking.
Of course, as always. And, again, we're only expecting more as the season goes on. So that's just something that we've got to kind of keep in the back of our minds. But at this point, it doesn't look like we're going to see much more rain. There is a chance into the overnight hours as we head into the morning hours as well. Getting a look from Long Beach this evening, you're going to see right here we are dealing with cloud cover, but pretty dry conditions. We did see quite a bit of rain over the last couple of days, and we're going to break down those rain totals coming up in just a little bit. Radar showing you a little bit of rain, but most of it's moving south, a little bit of it sitting to our north, so we could potentially see a little more rain again into the overnight and into the morning hours as well. Chance of snow, in fact, a winter weather advisory going into effect, lasting through 5 a.m. tomorrow. That's for elevations around 8,000 feet and above. We could see about 3 to 8 inches of snow. We could potentially see a couple inches, maybe around 6,500 feet. So snow's a factor, and again, we could potentially see just a few more drops. At this point, a wind advisory still in effect. We did see pretty windy conditions earlier today, so we're going to break down the peak wind gusts in just a minute. Do want to show you how much rain we got over the last 24 hours. Couple highlights for you downtown. Just under 3/4 of an inch downtown, just under half an inch Rancho Cucamonga, just over 1.25 inches over the last 24 hours. Speaking of wind gusts, Big Pines, 54-mile-an-hour wind gusts earlier today. As we head over to Camp 9, 49 miles an hour. Montecito Hills at 43 miles an hour. So we did see pretty windy conditions earlier today. We could continue to see a few wind gusts and a little bit of rain, as we just mentioned, over the next 24 hours. So tonight, temperatures dipping down to the 50s. Quite a cold night out there. In the morning, we're expecting upper 50s, maybe a chance of a drop by the afternoon. It looks pretty dry. We could potentially squeeze out maybe a little bit of sunshine. We're calling it partly cloudy by the afternoon. So earlier today, we only got up to 64 in downtown. Average is 80 degrees, so we were well below average, well below record temperatures in the triple digits. So we didn't get anywhere close to that. And over the next few days, well, we are starting to warm up. We're starting to clear out as well. Take a look at this. By tomorrow, partly cloudy with a chance of a shower along the coast. By Friday, nothing but sunshine along the coast. And that pattern persists through the weekend, through next week, mid to upper 70s as we head into Sunday. Back to you. Nice. It's over for now, but we're not discounting the chance of maybe a shower, maybe a thunderstorm. At this point, looks like it may just be a shower and possibly a little bit of snow. We saw a little bit of rain-snow mix on radar earlier, so we're going to get to radar in a minute, but taking you outside to the Santa Monica Pier. A couple of you out and about this evening. Chilly evening out there. In fact, right here at the Broadcast Center in Studio City, 57 degrees. We haven't seen 50s in quite a while. So you're going to see radar showing you a little bit of rain sitting to our north, and most of that rain we saw earlier today already sitting well to our south, and that's really going to be the drill over the next 24 hours or so. At this point, again, we're not ruling out the chance of maybe a shower. Looks like we're getting a little bit of rain snow mix right there. Just to the east of Fraser Park, we're seeing just a little bit there for you. San Bernardino County Mountains, Riverside County Mountains actually under a winter weather advisory. At 8,000 feet, we could potentially see accumulations between 3 and 8 inches. Around 6,500 feet, could get a couple of inches and maybe could see a dusting of snow around 5,500 feet. Over the next 24 hours, temperatures dipping into the 50s. We're already into the 50s right now, still in the 50s with a chance of a shower first thing in the morning. By the afternoon, looks like we're mostly dry, not ruling out the chance of rain tomorrow. But again, it's going to be quite mellow compared to what we saw earlier today. Partly cloudy conditions across the board tomorrow with a completely different forecast as we head into the weekend. We're going to have that extended forecast coming up for you in just a little bit. Rick and Sharon, back to you. I think so.
Hi.
Yep. Here I am.
Any more storms on the horizon, or actually it's going to be a nice weekend, isn't it?
Yeah, this is pretty much it. So we kind of got to get through this one. We're pretty much through it. That cold front's already passed us by, but we are potentially bracing for maybe another shower or two. Certainly a few snow showers out there as well. Winter weather advisory currently in effect. So first of all, we want to take you outside to LAX where things are looking nice and dry. Actually looking at a little bit of clear sky, but other than that, very cool conditions out there. We're We're currently into the 50s, which is something we haven't really experienced in quite a while. So temperatures down to the 50s. In fact, right here at the broadcast center, we're at 56 degrees. Radar showing you a little bit of rain to our north, a little bit of snow as well. And most of that rain we saw earlier today, that's that sitting right there to our south. So for the most part, again, we are dry. A few sprinkles here and there. We are dealing with a wind advisory still in effect, still windy in the mountains. And you'll see right here a winter weather advisory in effect for the San Bernardino and Riverside County mountains. That's in effect through 5 a.m. for elevations above 8,000 feet. Snow levels potentially dropping still down to about 5,500 feet, but we won't really see any accumulations till about 6,500 feet. And there we could expect maybe a couple inches, maybe even up to 8 inches, but that's going to be above 8,000 feet. Rain totals, well, we did pretty good today. You'll see downtown just under ½ an inch. Santa Monica over ½ an inch. Northridge also under ½ an inch. Rancho Cucamonga just over an inch, almost an inch and a quarter. And Anaheim just under an inch of rain for you earlier today. I'll tell you, the mountains actually got a good dose of rain as well, about 3 inches on some of the southwest facing slopes. So you'll see right here, chance of showers tomorrow. So that continues to be the case in our forecast. But again, nothing compared to what we saw today. Snow levels still dropping to 5,500 feet, but accumulations really don't start until about 6,500 feet. And today, earlier again, rain total wise, about 1/10 of an inch too. Well, you'll see right here, 1.5 inches for the coast and the valleys, 1 to 3 inches in the mountains. But then, as we were just mentioning, a warmer and drier weekend for you. So we'll have that forecast right here in your 5-day forecast. You'll see we are expecting a chance of a shower by tomorrow, but maybe even a little bit of sunshine by the afternoon. Clearing out by Friday, warming up by Saturday, even warmer by the time we hit Sunday, upper 70s at the coast. So we could call that beach weather. We're close to 80 degrees and still looking at nothing but sunshine by Monday. And I will tell you, after Monday, we're still expecting a little bit of a warm up at least into Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. Your next 5-day forecast showing you a very similar pattern. Everybody bracing for maybe a chance of a shower tomorrow. We're pretty much done though. And then by Friday into the weekend, into next week, mid 70s, mid 80s, upper 80s by the time we hit Sunday. Rick and Sharon, back to you.
All right.